NLTV ite Kohima Directorate of School Education laga bahar agin ase. Ajibi aro nutun ekta protest shuru hoise. Olop age din de amahan etu Atok Teachers Association kan tai kan etu Atok Teachers laga group kan tai kan protest kuri thaka laga man dikhi kina aise. Aro aji do hoise gule do alag ekta group tai kan laga mang loi kina aji ade jama kuri kina dikhi pai ase. Etu group to hoise gule do Nagaland Government Teachers Association NGTA tai kan yede jama kuri kina ase around 1000 nishna manu ase kugina man honi pai ase aro ena hoigina tai kan aji yede protest kora hoise gule do tai kan laga salary do hoise gule do state laga non plan budget te dalibi kugine itu laga demand mangi ase ko laga amakan itu honi pai ase tai kan do hoise gule do RMSA teachers laga sabte appoint kuribi tahan do regular teachers ase kugina amahan itu honi pai ase so ahibi amakan yede members kan kunba tai kan laga leaders kan kunba lok kuribo pare ase gule do tai kan logo olop hoda hodi kuri sabo aro tai kan aji yede mang mange do hoise gule tai kan yede uthi thake do hoise gule do itu ki hisab pra ase itu laga pore aro detail ba jankari lobole ekbar hoda hodi kuri sabo
giving us this platform to express ourselves and then to also express the purpose why we are here today. I am the district unit president of Dimapur, and with me here today is the NGTA president, central unit. So, as for us, a brief history is that we were appointed in the years 2010 and 2013 and mainstreamed into the state charter in September of 2022. Now, although we were categorized as SSA and RMSA by the department, from the time of our advertisement and appointment, we have been regular appointees. And for this reason, we have been fighting for over 13 years, I believe,
yes
to be treated on par with the other state charter, by which we mean that our salary component, which is being funded from the CSS fund, that it should be shifted to the state cadre non-planned budget. So for this reason, we have written so many representatives over the years and an ultimatum which expired just 3 days back. So the first step that we took was pen down strike, and we have gathered today here as a way of democratic peaceful sit-in protest. So this is the first day. So we are hopeful also that the department and the government will look into this matter at the earliest. So would you like to?
Yes. Okay. Basing on her, I would like to briefly tell the media fraternity about the genesis. In the year 2018, October 2018, under cabinet meeting, in principle we were made state education cadre, and we have to go through certain criteria. And after fulfilling all those criteria, on 21st April 2022, we were being inducted or integrated to the state education cadre. Okay. Now it is part of the government to honor the mainstreaming order by shifting our salary component from CSS funding to non-development fund. And our stand is that until and unless the government comply with our demand, we'll go on with this agitation. Thank you.
Yesterday, the government has said that it is not in a position or it's not the prerogative. The department has said that it is not the prerogative to set which plan it should come under the salaries. So, how is your stand on that?
I believe when we first started out, this same sentence has been used by the department for so long, and I would choose not to reply to that. Thank you.
But they are standing from that you have to consider that, and their stand is that you have always been taken into consideration.
Okay, I'll give an example of it. Like being a state education cadre or state cadre in any department, all their salary component are bear by the state non-development head. So comparing to that, we are also state cadre now. So same power and same treatment should be given to us.
So, how long are you planning to go about?
Until and unless our demand have been fulfilled, we'll go on.
And whether this is going to be a peaceful protest only, or you are planning for further stringent course of action?
No, we are going through a democratic protest. So it will be under the guidelines of the district administration and the police. Under that only we are going through.
how many teachers are gathered here in total
Today, we have around 1,500 teachers.
First of all, I just want to thank the news media, the TV channels covering us and giving us importance. As you all know, our agitation is not a new thing. And the Department of Education and our particular group of teachers, NGTA 2010 and 2013, we are very familiar with each other. It's not a new association. And I would like to thank the department for even allowing us to be here. And it's not like they don't know of our issues. It's not like they have not given us importance. But a big question remains like, where would 1,000+ teachers leave their classrooms, leave their students, leave their duties, and be out here in the cold, in the middle of an academic session? That's a very big question that I would really like the people watching this right now to consider and to ponder. There are a bunch of like highly educated intellectuals here today, and one person could be wrong, 10 of us could be wrong, 50 of us could be wrong. But for hundreds of teachers, educated intellectuals, and most of us are like in our way past 20s, 30s, 40s, I think it gives us reason to pause and ponder and think that we're not the average person on the street just asking for something off the bat. We're not the average person on the street that came here on an impulse. There are hundreds of teachers here representing their particular families and even their communities. And as we know in Nagaland, unity is something that's not easy to come by. So the very fact that there are all the districts represented here, and we are a group that's been running 10 years plus strong. For those of you who know our history or who have been following us, we have been at this thing since 2012. So I think, with all due respect to our department and with so much gratitude to them for addressing our issues time and time again, and they have not disappointed us in many ways. They have acceded to many of our demands. So I humbly, as a teacher, as an intellectual, as a person who's fighting for our rights, and I don't just represent the entire group of teachers. There are so many who would be glad to stand here and express their heart. But I have this opportunity. So my heart felt appeal to our department is that not to let us go back dejected. There's a very big reason why we're here. And one of the causes that cause us a lot of difficulty in our day-to-day life and even in our banking credit or in our banking reputation is our irregularity of salary. And as our leaders have already explained the root cause behind it, I need not go into detail, but we would like to remind the department that until and unless this very pressing issue is addressed and a solution, a proper solution is brought forth, not a dismissal of our demands or not a dismissal of our desires as something trivial, but unless there's a proper addressing of our issues, perhaps it's something to ponder that maybe we shall be back here again and again and again. And as a teacher and as an educator, it hurts many of us that we have to leave our duties and be here to leave behind our families. And we are not a group that ever decided, let's make a group, let's do this, let's do that. We're out here out of sheer necessity. So I would just like to appeal to our department and to the viewers who are watching to understand our cause and to extend your heartfelt support to us at this critical juncture.
Nagaland TV, Sob Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global Chapter, and Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter.